finally, we have the third challenge, the 1v1 with the Saumrai that involves a heavy amount of countering. Now, if you're a Beto or Yunjin user, then this is going to be a pretty easy one. You know exactly what to do. But if you're not, then don't worry. The event is pretty straightforward and there are some clear-cut indicators as to when you need to counter. Now, each Saumrai will have two different types of attacks. They'll have a white sparkle indicator and a blue sparkle indicator. The white ones, which you will hear a ding and also a white little sparkle around the enemy's body, are kind of basic attacks that you can build up a certain stack of this little thing that then does a bit more bonus damage. It's not really that important, but you can counter these ones as well. Perfect counter them, you get your counter back, so it doesn't really matter if you counter these. But the more important thing is the blue sparkle little ring-a-ding-dingy, which is the essentially special attack for that enemy that you are fighting. Each one is different on every Saumrai that you fight, so bear that in mind. And you want to always be countering the blue one because that just gives you maximum damage on a counter, as well as 3 stacks of this little damage bonus thing that floats around you. Now, for the first Saumrai, it's this little dash thing, but it changes for every single Saumrai, so bear that in mind. It's not going to be the same every single time. So use the first challenge of that Saumrai as a learning kind of challenge. Don't rush yourself. If you don't get it the first time, it doesn't really matter. Learn which ability is what and then how to counter it, the timing and all that stuff. But generally speaking, to counter all of them, as soon as you hear the sparkle sound, the little ringy-ding-dingy, or see the spark on the enemy's body, you can just press the counter at that time or hold it down and you'll get the counter off. It's pretty lenient in terms of timing, so don't worry too much about reaction time. It's pretty lenient.
Allow me to strike first. Clear cut.
Now, the plant making part of this event is also out, which is also quite straightforward. You have about a minute if you want to do this by yourself without any hints, but after a minute has passed of you trying to do this, you'll automatically be given a hint on where each plant goes and what height you have to make it. So if you don't feel like struggling in any way, just wait a minute, just go go take a piss or something like that, or like get some food, come back, do it. Or if you want to struggle through it and kind of figure out the intricacies of plants and shapes and height and whatnot, then you have a minute. So good luck.